Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another listening practice video, which means that there are going to be no subtitles. So don't even try to find subtitles here because there will be none. So throughout this video, I'll speak English and I hope you guys can understand everything I say. If you can't understand something, just send me a message. I'll explain it to you. So here it goes. This is the first video I'm shooting after I got back from my trip to San Francisco because I spent 2 weeks there, and once I got back there were all these things I needed to solve at school, so my attention was 100% focused to my school. But anyway, I missed shooting videos, so I decided to shoot one today because tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. Tomorrow my daughter will turn 13 years old, like a little lady. And well, here it goes. I had kids very young. Gabriel, my son, who is 16 years, I became a father when I was 21 years old, very young. And kids, they don't come with manuals, so instruction manuals. And even if they did, we are men, we don't read manuals, right? So it wouldn't matter. And I never had a father. I didn't have a father growing up. So I didn't have this role model, or I didn't have this person that I would copy and imitate or whatever. So it was very hard, being a father, young, having 2 kids and never having a father, and I didn't know exactly what to do. I tried my best. So I came up with the 7 rules for life. And the reason why I came up with these rules is, of course, to teach them, but also to make me a better person. So I'm going to tell you what are the 7 rules that I taught and I keep teaching my son day after day to help them become better people. So here we go. By the way, my kids are amazing human beings, guys. If you ever meet my kids, they're just amazing people. And I mean that in all ways. So rule number 1, whenever you shake someone's hand, be firm and look at them in the eye. This is something I taught my kid and my daughter. So wherever you are, if you shake someone's hand, be firm and look them in the eye. This is rule number 1. Rule number 2, I gotta tell you something. I try to put something funny in the rules in order to get their attention because they're kids, So if you're not funny in a way, they're not gonna pay attention to you. So I try to make them laugh. So the rule number 2 is never fart in the elevator because you never know who might come in. That's a very important rule. So if you're listening to me, never fart in the elevator, okay? Maybe you are alone and you think, no, I'm going to fart here because nobody's going to see. But the elevator stops and someone walks in, and that awkward moment. So don't let it happen to you. So never fart in the elevator. That's rule number 2. Rule number 3, be truthful. Now, this is a very important rule. It's different from don't lie. Be truthful means never change who you are in order to be accepted by a group of people. Never change your opinion about things. Your core, be loyal to who you are. Don't change who you are because you need to be accepted by anyone. So be truthful. Speak your minds. Say your opinions the way they are and don't change who you are. And that's very important because most of the things we do wrong when we are teenagers is because we're trying to be accepted by a certain group. We start smoking or drinking or doing drugs or whatever. You do something, you're changing who you are to be accepted. But if you are truthful to yourself, that won't happen. Rule number 4, defend the weak. That pretty much means if you see someone who needs to be defended, but they can't defend themselves, they're not strong enough to defend themselves, it's your duty to go there and defend the weak ones. So that's rule number 4. Rule number 5, if you can help someone, if you see someone in a bad situation and you can do something to help that person, you must help that person. So there's a difference between the possibility of helping and the duty of helping. So if you can help someone, you must help that person. So if every day you can make someone's day a little bit better, that's a day worth living. That's something I try to teach my kids. 6, family is the most important thing in the world. Doesn't matter what TV is telling you, what the YouTubers are telling you, what the music or the culture or the education. No. Family is the most important thing in the world. Your family means your parents, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, everyone who is in your family. These are the people that are the most important people in your life. And they are the only ones who will really, really always hope for the best for you, who will cheer with you when you have success, and who will cry with you when you don't, and will be there for you whenever you need. And the rule number 7 is the most important rule of all, which is have honor. And basically all the rules I created just to get to this one. And to have honor means sometimes you will sacrifice something in your life for being right, but it's better to be right, to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and not be embarrassed, to go to sleep and sleep like a rock, like a babe, without having any regrets, if you are an honorable person. And to have honor means you don't lie. You are always trying to do what is right, even if it's bad for you. You always accept the responsibility of your mistakes, and you're always willing to accept the responsibility of living in a society. So you are always trying to do what's best. And the thing about the 7 rules is you can't just say, that's the great thing about being a father. You can't just tell your kids to do something because it's the right way and something should be done. But then you have to model it. You have to be the role model. So the best thing about being a father, in my opinion, is that I try to become the person that they would look up to and absorb and copy me. So I try to become a role model. And I changed. Being a father changed me completely, because you see, your kids, they look at you as this hero, right? And if there is one thing that I'm afraid of, is disappointing them. So I try to live my life as this hero that they see in me. And it changed who I am. Of course, I'm no hero. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt today. But I try to be as close as possible to that image as I can, so I won't disappoint my kids. And so they can also do that with their kids when they grow up. So these are my 7 rules for life that I taught my kids, and it really helped because they are amazing people. Let's go it again. When you shake someone's hand, be firm and look them in the eye. Never fart in the elevator. Be truthful. Defend the weak. If you can help someone, you must help someone. Family is the most important thing in the world, and have honor. All right, guys? So this is my video for today. I promise I will be shooting more videos from now on, because I miss interacting with you all. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.